What's up, guys? This is Kyle from Wax Museum, and I've got a quick 3-package mail day to share with you today. And I'm going to say something surprising about these 3 envelopes, and that is there's not a single patch in any of these envelopes. Now, I'm going to say something that's not so surprising. I believe all 3 of these are Pacers cards, so we'll go ahead and take a look. This first one here I purchased from someone who's actually sent me damaged cards twice now. But it's one of those things. They're a big consigner, and when they've got something you want, sometimes you have to still take that risk. So let's see what football cards I got as filler here. All right, so there's our football card filler. Here's the actual card that I wanted, and I do need to look close at it because, like I said, this person has shipped me several damaged items. So this one looks to be in pretty good shape. So here's the story here. Ron Artest has not had Panini cards in a long time, probably not quite a decade, but almost that long. So they started putting him in products again this year, albeit under the name Meta World Peace. And up to this point, all of his autographs were sticker autos in those newer products. So finally, we got some on-card stuff in National Treasures, and I was hoping he would sign Ron Artest. It looks like that's not going to be the case. Looks like he didn't even sign a Pacers number, because there were 3 options. He wore 15, 23, and 91 with the Pacers, but he put his Lakers number on here, 37. Nonetheless, I told myself, if they use a 23 picture, and if I can track down one of the jersey numbered copies, then I'm going to buy it. And lo and behold, one of the very first ones that showed up was a 23 picture, numbered 23 out of 25. So I probably won't go too crazy on the Meta World Peace Pacers stuff, just because it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I know Leaf has made stuff with the Ron Artest name recently, so I'm not sure what the deal is there, but I at least wanted one because I do collect Ron. No write-up at all on the back, like absolutely none. Just a big logo and a design, so that's kind of the point that we're at now. Not even a Chat GPT write-up, but I am happy to add that to the collection. Okay. This next one here is a card that, I'm surprised I haven't bought this one. I've wanted it over the years, and I don't know, for whatever reason, I've never bought it, mainly because I wasn't a big auto guy, but now I feel like this is an important card for narrating the history of my franchise, and this is the Fleer Tradition Coach's Corner autograph of Isaiah Thomas. That's right, Coach Isaiah Thomas for the Pacers. And this one's in a lot better shape than the ones I've seen online. There's one on ComC I'd been watching, but it wasn't in good condition. I still almost bought it a couple times. I'm glad I held out because this is probably the best shape I've seen one of these in, because some of them get pretty roughed up. So you guys know I love Coach cards. And I wasn't always the biggest Isaiah fan. I've warmed up to him more since he left. I mean, granted, he was a Hoosier. Reggie speaks well of him. Jalen speaks well of him. So that one I had to get for the PC. Have to have that to help narrate the history of the franchise. Okay, this one here is a card that I have had on my saved searches for, I don't know, probably maybe a year or two. And I've been waiting for this for a long time. It's kind of a crazy way that this is shipped. This came from the Philippines. And let's see if we can get this off here. It went a little higher than I expected, but then I talked to someone that sold one years ago, and it was about what they got for theirs. So, it really wasn't that bad, all things considered. Okay, so this is a Innovation stained glass of Paul George. However, it is the gold parallel. So I've got the regular one, but I didn't have the gold. And let's take a look at the condition here. Looks to be in pretty good condition. So these don't really pop until you get something and put it behind them. So when I put them in a binder, I've got these little, I don't know, like decoy, real thin decoy cards that I've gotten out of packs over the years that I put behind them, and they look great in a binder. But just by himself here, it's not the most, the colors aren't as vivid as you would think. But like I said, when you put something behind them, they look great. So this is the gold parallel I am missing a purple for Paul George still, which I don't know if I'll ever see one of those. I do have the Granger, but needed that gold nonetheless. So great Pacers mail day, in my opinion, here. We've got kind of some different tenures here, although Isaiah did coach Ron for a very short time, I believe. But there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that. Remember, you can catch new episodes of the audio podcast every Thursday. And as always, thanks for watching.